Alrighty. Audio check. Alrighty. Audio check. Cool. Nice, nice. I think everything's good, right? Alright. Got some copyright-free music playing. Maybe. I don't know if it's any good or not. Just went to YouTube, typed in, what did I type in? Like royalty-free music or whatever. So, this is what came up. It says it's good for background or whatever. Hey, hey, look at that. Look at that. Looks like we got some chat popping up. Screw me. Yes, yeah, sorry about that. Royalty-free music. Yeah, I know, I know. Hey, but the good news is, that's it. There is no good news. All right. A scuffle tomorrow? I'm taking off again. Just kidding. You know what I forgot though? I forgot something very important. I you know, I'm really good at forgetting things because I forgot again. Carlos, what are you spamming? Oh, that's okay. They have makeups like every day. You'll be fine. All right. Oh, I left my long hat on my desk. I forgot to bring it. I should have wore the long hat for the stream. Oh, what happened in seventh period? Dude, I don't even know. There's paint everywhere. There's glitter everywhere. Um, I know that. Yeah, cringe basically is what happened. Yeah, and not today seventh period. Yes, I wasn't there. How am I supposed to know? I only know kind of what was told to me. All right. My mouse kind of disappeared on me. It's really weird. I literally can't find my mouse. Hey, what do you do when your mouse disappears? There's a button you can push, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, you redeemed hydrate. Hydrate initiated. A Now, for some reason my chat's not showing now on the hold on a sec. I'm having all sorts of issues just appeared out of nowhere. Hey, someone subscribe at Prime though. I really appreciate that. Okay, okay. There we go. Alright, my mouse reappeared. And then, in addition to that, I got the chat popping back up. It wasn't up there for a second. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened most of the time. Things just happen. I just kind of roll with it. Just quit at this point, to BH. Yeah, whatever. I'm rich. I wish. Alright, I tried to. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I need to redo the size on the chat here. Something like that. I don't know. Because it looks kind of odd. So I put it there. Alright. Nice, nice. Look at that. And you get the emotes. So the emotes, if you can't tell what they are, I mean, you should be able to. First off, there's the jorts. Because jorts for life. Um, can I get can I get an exclamation mark jorts in the chat? And then the second emote, one of the other emotes is a bottle of insulin, you know. diabetes and whatnot. When's the Tinder stream? Not sure. Ah, gotcha. Back to the Future better be S tier. There we go, Jorts for life. I have a I think I set the cooldown for all the Nightbots to, or for all the commands to 30 seconds. Is the music too loud? No one's mentioned if it is or not. I just want a very faint little background sound. That way, anytime I'm not talking, there's at least something happening. And I think I have chat disappear after 30 seconds as well. I might need to go and change those, because otherwise this just turns to a black screen every now and then. Maybe I need to change that to a minute. Maybe change the other stuff a little bit. Well, whatever. Alright. No musica is good, senor. No mu- Are you saying that music's fine? Oh, it's at a good level. Okay. Whatever. Hey, also, did you notice that if you're subbed, you have a little banana icon? So let's see. You got a little banana icon next to your next to yourself in Twitch, next to your username in the chat. You get to use the emotes, the jorts, and the insulin bottle. Hilarious. Oh wait, hold on. I can chat too. I just want to make sure everyone knows. Let's see here. There we go. Just making sure everyone knows. Alright. Ad break? I don't think I roll ads. I made the poop one for Sammy. So, if you see or hear from Sammy, let him know that you can do a command for poop. I don't know if there's a command for help, but if you do, yes, this is Mr. Luhan. If you do this one, commands, that's the one you want. Yeah. I don't have many other commands yet. I might for subs or something, or for followers, I don't know. I might put interesting. I might put a little form or something where you can suggest where you can suggest other commands for the Nightbot maybe. So there was one time in I don't remember what I was playing, but someone kept typing daddy. It might have been Wyatt or something, I really don't know. But someone kept typing daddy, so I thought I'd make that a command. Just make it the little pregnant emoji. I think for the commands, I don't know if yeah, see, I don't know. All right, let's actually do the tier list. Now, the tier list is 80s movies I've seen. And it has S through D, because I figure none of them are really F movies. I mean, some of them might be F movies, but whatever. Let's see what this is. What do we start with? I can't even see it. It made it all in the squares. What even is that? Hold on. Oh, okay, I know what that is. Alright, this is the never-ending story. Call of Duty. I don't know, I'll play Call of Duty eventually. This is Never-Ending Story. If you ever saw that, there's like a giant fuzzy dragon. There's a horse or something. The third movie has Jack Black in it as like a gangster. It's really weird. I'm going to put this as a C tier. If you've never seen it, you're not missing much. If you watch it, you might get a couple references from some modern TV shows or movies that make jokes off of it possibly, but that's really... Also, there's a character, Atreyu, which there's a metal band called Atreyu, which I'm assuming they got from that. Alright, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Easy A movie. I'm not sure if I'd go as far as S, but definitely in that. You know what? Oh, I don't want to start off and just throw it straight into S because I don't know. Let me I might have to change that because Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I mean, it's not a movie. here's the deal. It's a movie you'd have to like. You got to sit down and watch. It's not something that would just come on TV and you're gonna be like, oh, I want to watch that. It's something that's on TV when there's nothing else to watch, but it's still a really good movie. It makes a lot of good points. Um, I don't know. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? All right, let's be honest. Look, everyone loves Jessica Rabbit. We're putting it a D. All right, Big with Tom Hanks. I almost want to put this at S as well, but I'm going to put that at A. Look, S is going to be reserved for like the really, really good ones. Like, but Big, if you haven't seen that, it's like Tom Hanks. It's like a kid who's 13 who's like, man, I wish I was an adult or some crap like that. So then he turns to an adult, and it's not so good. All right, this one is Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf. Be honest, as much as I like the movie, we're gonna put it at C. And I think that's what's his name again? Michael J. Fox. You know, maybe I should put a emote, not an emote, but well, what's it called? A Nightbot command for Cap. All right, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This movie is so terrible. Like, it's one of those movies that's like terribly good. Like you can laugh at this movie. There's stupid moments in this movie you can laugh at pretty much forever. But it's so terrible. It's barely a cohesive plot. It's almost like someone took a bunch of little ideas and threw them together and it just works. So I'm going to put it at a B. No, I'm going to put it at a C. I'm going to put it at a C because I don't know. It's in between. It's either a high C or a low B. Actually, we're gonna move that one down one more. All right, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now I only chose one Indiana Jones. I honestly could have done any of the Indiana Jones movies because I think all of them were in the 80s. Well, except for the Shia LaBeouf one, of course. That one was not too long ago. But Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm gonna put it at a B tier. I think it goes here. It's a very solid movie. Um, it's influenced a lot of media. Everyone knows what it is. Harrison Ford, great actor. I don't know. There's just a few things here and there. I think it's kind of a product of its time. If you were to get a teenager nowadays who's not into 80s movies to try to watch it, they'd be like, "What is this, Mom? Can I go back to my room and play on my Switch or whatever?" No, I've never watched The Walking Dead. Okay, let's see. Spaceballs. All right, some people might get mad at me for this. I'm gonna put it at a C. Why? It's funny, but if you haven't seen Star Wars, and if you're not a fan of Star Wars, it's not that funny. The jokes are predicated based off Star Wars jokes, and even then, they're only okay. Hold on, what's he saying in the chat now? Hold on. Let me move this over here so I can see a little better. Alright, I should do a story game and let my viewers choose fatal decisions. Well, like what game? What's a story game where my viewers can choose the fatal decisions? Alright, next. We're going to go with Mad Max. Alright, now this is... Let me think here. Hold on a sec. I think that's Thunderdome, right? Yeah. Okay. So this Mad Max is beyond Thunderdome. I'm going to put it at a C. Sorry. Mad Max 3 Beyond Thunderdome, I'm going to put a C for one reason. I thought it was a little lackluster. Look, they were in the Thunderdome for like 5 minutes of the whole movie. Yeah, and I mean, it was funny. There's a lot of funny things. The poop, all of it. All right, National Lampoon's Vacation. I'm gonna have to put it at a D. It was bad. It just was. Weird Science. Weird Science is a good one. It's a funny movie, where they basically make their own adult model out of science, and then kooky things happen from there. It's a funny movie, but it's a one-time watch, and then like, ha, I saw that, and I don't want to watch it ever again type of movie, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, hold on a sec. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm going to put it in an A. I almost put it in S. The reason I did not put it at S, I almost did. The reason I didn't is because I like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey more. Even though, if you ask any critics, they'll say it was worse. Bogus Journey, I think, is actually better. Alright. This is Spinal Tap. I'm going to put it a B. This is Spinal Tap is a mockumentary of a metal band or hard rock band, metal band, whatever. So it's not a real band except for the movie. However, I think they did put out the album from all the music they made for the movie. So, and they had a couple good songs, but if you watch the movie, it's hilarious. This is where the joke is, you guys have probably heard in media and other things like that before, where they say, okay, the amp, turn it up to 11. So Spinal Tap, they had that kind of joke. E.T., the Extraterrestrial. It's a great movie for kids. As an adult, you'll watch it and you'll be like, it's kind of okay. I'm going to put it at a C. I almost want to put it at a B. I'll put it at a B. It's still a good movie. That's it. Yeah. No. I'm torn between a B and a C for E.T. Because, I mean, it's a good movie, but I don't know. It's just like kind of there. Okay. You know what? We'll go with B. We'll go with B. Someone in chat said B. I saw that. We'll go with B. All right, hold on. Little Mermaid, S. Easy S. And you're like, Little Mermaid? It came out in '89, I believe. So it's still an '80s movie. An S tier. And some people probably don't have to wonder why it's S tier. Some people probably like Little Mermaid. It's a cartoon. It's a kid movie. No, S tier for one reason. One, she's a redhead. That's all. Nothing else needs to be said. Redhead. S tier. Okay. Yeah. Redheads, go in the S. Okay. Yeah, that's the animated Little Mermaid. It says Walt Disney right there. S tier. Alright, Hellraiser. A D. If you've ever seen it, it's like, oh, this is interesting. This is kind of freaky. But it's very lackluster. I mean, there's like these creatures, there's all this stuff that seems it's gonna happen, and then exactly, it's meh. Then like nothing happens. I mean, some things happen, obviously, but not really. Goonies, S tier. The Goonies, you can go watch that movie again. There's so many things that are not really explained at the beginning of the movie. You're like, what's up with these weird kids? Why is Data? So you got this Asian kid, Data, who like has these weird gadgets and stuff, and you're like, why? It's never explained, and then it doesn't need to be explained. By the end of the movie, you know who Data is. He's been defined since the beginning, and it all works out perfectly. Mikey, his little, I guess it's a quirp. I'm not sure if quirp's a real word, but that it's funny because it actually matches what I was gonna say about Mikey. Mikey's like, what does he say? He's like, I don't want to dictate myself, and his brother says, "Delude yourself, dummy." He's like, "Yeah, that's what I said." So like he can't even get his words together. The whole thing works perfectly. Plus his little inhaler. Look, you don't even. Yeah. If there's an Asian, it's a good movie already. Sure, why not? Yeah, it doesn't even. The Goonies is perfect movie, and then you have Sloth. You have all this stuff. It's just and you feel good at the end. You're like, the bad guys. Whatever, just go watch it if you haven't seen it. It's a good movie. Alright. Now, here we go. Mad Max 2 is going as an A. Mad Max 2, I thought was amazing. It actually had a much better plot, in my opinion, than Thunderdome. Mad Max 2 was great. I'm telling you, you got to go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. Okay, since someone mentioned in chat that they're Batman, Carlos, let's go with the Batman. Now, this, I believe, is the Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, Tim Burton version. I really like this one. I'm going to put it an A. That's it. I mean, just if you haven't seen it, it's very dark. Now, if you go watch the Batmans after that are in the same series, actually, all the Batmans up to Batman and Robin with Mr. Freeze, they're actually in the same series, I believe, but they had so many character or actor and actress changes and director changes and set changes and stuff. I think they're all in the same series, but it doesn't seem like it. Look, when I made this list, I just went and grabbed some random movies. I did not get Little Rascals. Look, I was just thinking, okay, which movies do I know I've seen from the 80s? And I just kind of grabbed them. I didn't really look at all the movies. I mean, honestly, there was like a million 80s movies made. There's no way I'd be able to do them all in like an hour or so. Okay, They Live. I'm going to put this as a C movie just because the production is bad and stuff like that. But you need to see this movie at least once. They Live. The plot basically is there's some kind of homeless guys, and one of them ends up getting a pair of glasses where he puts it on, and he sees people as like demons, sort of. And you can see in the glasses in the picture there. So he sees them without like their human disguise on. I mean, you just got to go see They Live. And basically it's him trying to bring down this alien demon that are like the super elite people. It's confusing for me to explain it without you seeing it. The production is really bad. The plot has a lot of holes in it, and it's like, what is going on in half the movie? But there is one scene where, for almost no reason, I mean, the guys are arguing with each other, but it's almost no reason. Your main character and another guy start fighting each other, like fist fighting each other. It feels like half of the movie. It feels like they go on for like 10 minutes. They're just beating the crap out of each other, and it looks like real fight. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's stage acting, where they just do the angle so it looks like they get hit, but it looks like a real fight. Like it's pretty awesome, and they beat each other up, and they're laying on the ground like bloody for a minute, and they're like, after a couple minutes they'll get back up and start fighting each other. It's hilarious. All right. Let's go with, let's see, which one do I want to grab next? A Christmas Story. We'll put it at a B. A Christmas Story I like more than the National Lampoons. It's just got some weirder jokes to it, I think, but I like the idea of the narrator that you have. That, I don't know, just go watch it if you haven't seen it. I'm sure everyone's seen it. Okay. Dude, you guys still pushing for Ferris to go into S tier? Dude, Ferris Bueller, I'm not sure if it's an S tier. I'm pretty sure it's just a really high A. Like, I think it's just the highest A, because putting it in an S, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a good movie. It's not a movie, I don't know. Let me see. Labyrinth, I actually have never seen the entirety of Labyrinth. And I know that would make a lot of people, I know, really angry, but I've not actually seen the entirety of it. So that's why I didn't throw Labyrinth. There's a lot of movies I've only seen partials of because I saw them on like TV and stuff like that. So I did not throw them up here. Oops. Okay. All right. Amadeus. This is an A above Big, next to Ferris Bueller. Amadeus, actually, I almost want to put it in S. But this is a specific type of movie. It's not a movie. It's a movie you really gotta sit down and watch. So Amadeus is about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and his enemy, another composer. But it's like the enemy recollecting the events of him, and there's one part where he wrote this little piece and he's like doing it on the piano and it sounds nice. Then Mozart comes in and he's just this really giggly, goofy dude, and he just sits there and goes, you know, up and down on the keyboard. So you really got to see this one. It's Family Guy did a joke about this one time where it's like, it's not the people who were laughing at me, it was God. Something like that is the Family Guy joke. Okay. I'm trying to think of where I want to go next with this. Let's go with Revenge of the Nerds. D tier. Honestly, if there was an F, it would go in there. It's funny enough that you kind of want to watch it one time, but then after that, you're like, alright, I never need to see that again in my life, and I just don't care. Okay. Beetlejuice. And be honest, I think it's between a C and a D, to be honest. I really liked the movie, but it was pretty badly done for a lot of it. I'll put it at a C. I did not put The Shining on here. Wait, no, I did put The Shining on here. Never mind. Yeah, I put The Shining. Because I was thinking, there was a couple movies that whenever I was making this list, I'm like, oh crap, I didn't put it on there. And I think I actually did get The Shining. But there was a couple movies where I was like, oh crap, I forgot to put up that on the list. And then I was like, whatever. Okay, let's see. Which movie should I grab next? We'll go with Predator. Predator. This is the first Predator. Oh, I accidentally dropped it there. I'm going to put it at an A. Now, if you've seen, like, the second Predator, the second Predator is pretty bad. Most of them afterwards are pretty bad as well. AVP was kind of a cool movie. I don't know, it's really weird, though. What are you guys talking about carrots for? The donkey? Beetle pimp. Alright, let's go with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'm going to put it at a B tier. So, oh, is this Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Hold on. Let me pull it up on my little listing so I can double check. Because I remember all the shrinking movies, but I think a couple of them were in the 90s. That one is... yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Okay. In that case, I'm actually going to move it to a C. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was okay. Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves was funnier. I think the first one was Honey, I Blew Up the Baby or something like that. They made a giant baby. And then Honey, We Shrunk the Kids and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. So that one, I don't know. Now, I just realized I made a mistake. But maybe I didn't. We'll see it in a second. Okay. Aliens, maybe an A or S. Now, that's what I was looking at. Aliens. This is the sequel, I think. Alien is the first one, but that might have been... Hold on. Give me a sec. Yeah, okay, so I just realized. Aliens, the second one, I'm putting at a B. If it was Alien, the first one, it would be an S. But I just realized the first Alien was 1979. So this is the second one. The second one was not as good. The third one was even worse. Now, Alien Resurrection, I think, was pretty cool. I really liked that one. And I liked Prometheus. That was cool. So, alright. Die Hard, an A. Almost an S. I'm going to move it up a little bit. We're going to put it over here. Almost an S. Die Hard is just a great movie all around. However, I'm not ever in the mood. I don't ever... If someone were to ask me, do you want to watch Die Hard? I'll be like, no. However, when it comes around Christmas time, someone says, you want to watch Die Hard? Yes. And I know there's that argument of Die Hard is or isn't a Christmas movie. I've heard that argument all the time, and I don't care. It's okay. It might not be a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas, though. So, yeah. So Die Hard, I'm always like, yeah, around Christmas time, I want to watch it. Any other time, I don't really care to, but whatever. Okay. I'm about to make a lot of people really angry. Maybe. I mean, there's not way too many people watching. Top Gun, C. I mean, I'll move it up a little bit, but it's a C. I'm gonna be honest, it's a C. It's too straightforward as a plot. There's not much going. It's just there. It's just there. The movie's just there. It's not. I don't know. I'm putting it at a C. It's just not. It's just not for me. Oh, okay. Everyone's actually saying that's fine. Except whoever's unfollowing me. Look, you can't unfollow me because then you'll lose the access to the Jorts emote, not emo. The Jorts emote. You don't want to lose that. And honestly, no one's used the Jort emote in a while now. I don't think I've seen it in chat. Okay. I actually kind of like that song. Alright. Pee-wee, D. If there was an F, Pee-wee would go there. If you've if you've not seen the wow. The Nightbot doesn't like you. Okay. Nightbot timed you out. Oh man. Okay. I might have to tell Nightbot to chill out a little bit. Wait. Carlos, quit. You're gonna get banned. The Nightbot's gonna ban you, dude. Oh man. Hold on. Okay. Alright, I removed the timeout to chill. Okay. But Pee-wee I put as a D. If there was an F on this list, I could add an F. I could just press the button over there and add an F. I'm not gonna put it there. Pee-wee. Pee-wee gets a D. Alright, Land Before Time. I'm gonna put it at a B. This was one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. I would watch, like, I think up to like the 5th or 6th Land Before Time movie. After that, I think I kind of got a little too old to keep watching those little cartoon movies. but Land Before Time is a good movie. It's got an actually good plot. The first Land Before Time movie is actually a little bit brutal. Like, dinosaurs die in that movie. After that, they're definitely, hold on. The headphones are falling a little bit. After that, the movies are a little bit more child friendly, but the first one was actually pretty good. It was pretty brutal. The art was clearly almost all hand drawn, because nowadays, of course, almost nothing's hand drawn. Storyboards are where they draw the like little frames, but then after. Hold on a sec, man. I'm gonna have to go and do something about the Nightbot. Okay. Just don't spam the chat. Yeah, it says stop spamming emotes. I'm not sure what to do about that. Oh, what's up, Pekka? I'm not sure who Pekka is. Okay. I've almost got all the movies on the list, actually. I'm going through these pretty quick. And we're getting further and further down to movies that are going to be a little bit harder to throw up there. Just wait like 30 seconds before you throw some more emotes on. Let's go with Gremlins. Gremlins, I think, is a solid B. Oh, what's up, Landon? So, yeah, Gremlins, I think, is a solid B. It's got an okay plot. A lot of the first part of the movie doesn't really make any sense. Where it's like, oh yeah, here's this little fuzzy thing. Make sure you do this, don't do that, whatever. And none of it's really ever explained. You don't even know what the creature is. It's just there. Dude, the Nightbot doesn't like you, dude. You're gonna stop. Just stop doing the emotes for a while. It says justice delivered. Just keep saying stop spamming emotes. Just don't use the emotes for a while. Just chill. Just chill. Okay. Because I keep on having to press and undo you from the Nightbot. Okay. I want to finish the list though. All right. What was I saying? I feel like I was saying something. It probably wasn't important, otherwise I would have said more. Alright. We're gonna go with Footloose, D. Why? I'm just not a fan. I just don't care. The song Footloose is okay. Um, that's all it's got going for it, just that one song. Steel Magnolias, D. Music stopped playing. Whatever. Okay. Now we've got a couple I put 2 Star Wars movies in here. The first Star Wars first Star Wars movie I think was 1979. Now we've got Return of the Jedi. I'm going to put it a C. But Empire Strikes Back, I want to put it at an S. I'm not sure if it deserves an S. Do you guys think should Empire be an A or an S? Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. Because honestly, this is probably the best of the Star Wars movies. You get a lot more. Okay, so wait. Someone said S. I got a couple S's. Nerd. But in this one, you like things are explained a lot more, and you get to see. This is when you have the big reveal. The reveal where Vader says, "No, Luke, I am your father." Actually, he doesn't say Luke. He just says, "No, I am your father." But you know what I mean. Empire's going in S. Shining, I'm be honest, it's a B. It's a solid movie, and it's good. It's a good thriller. Um, and it kind of messes with you. You're watching it, and you're just kind of like, it's kind of messing with you a little bit. I'm not sure if it's I don't know. I'd say it's a solid B. It's not like super good. It's not bad though. It's a good movie. It still holds up. But I'm gonna put it as a B. Wow, wow, rude. I mean, to be honest. Yeah, I mean it's definitely got some. I mean, all these movies have quotable lines. You can quote like half of any of these movies, and there's someone out there who will get whatever. You could make an obscure quote from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. There'll be someone out there who gets it. The movie was huge. Everyone's seen it. Well, I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people have seen it. All right, now here's another controversial one. Oh, there's some music playing again. I was like, where was it? Ghostbusters. I'm gonna put it at a B. To be honest, it's funny. It's good. I'm gonna put it at a B. Bro, we totally different taste. I agree. Well, think about it. When you say how much you like the movie, if you were to go back and watch the movie, like you've watched it, go back, go back. Like wait 5 years without watching it and go and watch it and watch it again. And it's funny, but it's just like, okay. You know what? I think I'm going to keep it at a B. I almost moved it up to an A. I'll move it to an A. Ghostbusters is going to be the lowest A. Actually, I'm going to move Predator up a little bit. Ghostbusters is I'll put it at an A, but it's definitely not an S. It's good enough you can watch it pretty much anytime. Which Terminator? I'm pretty sure this is the first Terminator. Because the second Terminator I think was like 92 or something like that. 91, 92. So we're getting towards the end. 16 Candles. I'm gonna put it a C. $16 Candles a C. I mean, it's got a bunch of little things. It's Molly Ringwald, and so she was kind of famous for those '80s teen movies, sort of. In fact, if you ever saw, I think it was from the early 2000s, the movie Not Another Teen Movie. If you watch that, she makes a cameo in it, like as she works at the airport or something at the end of the movie. You see her. Actually, I don't look. I'm almost breaking the rule because she's a redhead, and so she should go an S for that. But honestly, the movie is such a cheesy movie. C for cheesy. What is the first one on the line? That is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Honestly, some other ones should go in front of it, like this one probably. Hold on. There we go. Teen Wolf. Yeah, they can go there. In fact, that one can go up there too. The lines almost aren't even like what they should be anymore. They're just kind of there. Okay. Poltergeist. A D. Sorry. Is a good little scary movie, but I don't know. It's just kind of like oh. The next up line. What are you talking about? Whatever. All right, we're almost finished. Breakfast Club. I'm gonna put it as an A. It's one of my favorite movies. You mess with the bull, you get the horns, you know? Breakfast Club's going in A. I like that one. I like all the actors and actresses. It's a really good movie. And Victorious did an episode of it. Let's see. Boonshi Gaming. Do you like metal music? I sure do. But yeah. So this one's going up here. Victorious did an episode where they did a mock of it. It was really well done. It was hilarious. Yeah, if you want to, you can drop the link to the. You can drop the link to your song. It's DMCA free or whatever. Bro, okay, look, the Nightbot doesn't like you. Just. Oh, hold on a sec. It deleted the message. Alright, I'm gonna have to. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do something about the Nightbot's permissions. Give me a second and see if I can figure that out. Because clearly the Nightbot is too strong. Let me see. Okay, you whispered it to me. Okay, I saw that. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to. So I wanted to do the Nightbot for all the. I'm gonna have to go and do those settings. Okay, hold on a sec. Alright, so Mirth by Reaver Brony. Weird. Featuring the Wilstonator and Pony Sphere. This is a My Little Pony song. Okay? Alright, let me finish the tier list and then we'll jam to the song maybe. Yes, I did hear that Candice Candice died on the news. I did hear. Alright, now let's just get to the very end. These are easy. You guys already knew. Back to the Future, S. The first Back to the Future. I think the other ones might have been in the 90s. I don't know. Go check the date on those. Someone maybe. I think 1990 might have been Back to the Future 2. That it came out, or maybe 89. They might have been the 90s when they came out. I don't remember. But Back to the Future 1, 1985, S tier. You already knew it. It's a great movie. Like there was so much planning that had to go with that movie. The end is really good because the movie's going on, and then once you get to the end, and Doc appears from the future. Oh, 89? Okay. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure exactly. But, and then Doc comes back at the end, and he says, where we're going, we don't need roads, or whatever he says. And then they take off. But you see that, and you're like, you're thinking, man, I need to see more. Where are they going? It sets you on a cliffhanger that makes you want more. Because now the plot, I shouldn't say a cliffhanger. The plot of the movie is concluded, and then it gives this extra little tease at the end. So you want to watch more. So, Back to the Future, really good execution. The characters are great too. Alright. Little Shops of Horror. Or Little Shop of Horror, I should say. Of Horrors. We're going to put it as an A tier. It's a musical. It is great. If you've not heard the music, you definitely need to go watch that one. You definitely need to go watch it. It's a great little musical. Now, there's two endings. So, depending on... So, let's say... I don't know if you're going to torrent the movie, if you're going to pirate it and watch it, or if you're going to actually go pay for it on Amazon or something. Whatever you do to watch the movie, there is a couple different endings. There's two endings. And so you might get what's called the good ending or the bad ending. Honestly, I like the bad ending better. Apparently, a lot of people did not like that one. Because they're like, oh, we get no resolution. I think that's why I like it. You actually do get a resolution. The resolution is the end of the planet. Which is... It's very comical the way it gets to that part. But, oh, there's some really good songs in this... I mean, the title song, The Little Shop of Horrors, is a great song. And then the Feed Me Seymour song is really good. The Dentist, I mean, you got to see it. It's just a good movie. I did forget RoboCop. That's what I was saying a few minutes ago. I was like, after I made the list, I realized there's a lot of stuff I forgot. And I was like, oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap. But I was like, I kind of didn't really care too much because there's so many... This could go on for like literal days. I could be rating every movie that came out from 1980 to 1989. All right, the last one, the first Terminator. This is going to be really controversial. I'm put it an A. It is almost an S. It's very close. It should be a little higher, to be honest. But I'm going to put it at an A, which I know makes some people mad. The only reason I put it an A, there's a few things that are off here and there. Honestly, if you've seen the second Terminator, Terminator 2 is by far the best of any of the Terminator ones. So if you watch Terminator 2, any issue from Terminator 1 you could have is solved. Terminator 2 is pretty much perfect. Terminator 2 is an S. Terminator 2 I'm pretty sure came out in 91 or 92 though. So this has to be an A. Look, and honestly I should probably bump Little Mermaid back down to like a B, but I know I kind of joked at the beginning and said it's an S because she's a redhead. You know what? Okay, how about this? All right. We have Ferris Bueller. We have Terminator. What else in the A tier should be an S? Ferris Bueller, Terminator, maybe Predator. Okay, give me a sec. All right. All right. Oh, someone said Die Hard. My bad. Doesn't matter. I already threw it on there. All right. No, I hadn't. I was saying earlier, someone else asked. I had not seen all of Labyrinth. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. So I didn't put it on there just for that reason. All right. So there's a poll. There's only, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds left or so. Which we're gonna bump one to S. One of the A's. I put only 3 of them on there. One of them I think has the ability to be bumped to an S. Which one is it though? Music cut out again. Oh, probably because it finished. All right. I think the poll's probably concluded, right? All right. Okay. You guys tied the poll. 2 votes for Predator, 2 for Ferris Bueller. All right. This is what we're going to do. I don't have any coins around me. Here, I have a guitar pick. I have a pick. Heads will say Fender medium, tails of the backside. I'm just going to... Well, actually, hold on. I flipped it, but it didn't mean anything. All right. So, which one's going to be heads? How about we say Ferris Bueller's heads and Predator is tails? You guys agree that should be fair? It can go either way. So, let me flip this. So, if it lands on heads, Ferris Bueller gets bumped to an S. If it lands on tails, Ferris stays at A, Predator gets bumped to an S. So, let's see what happened. And tails. So we are having Predator bumped to an S. There we go. That is more or less the will of the chat plus the will of the luck of the flip. Because the chat said they wanted either Predator or Ferris Bueller bumped to an S from the poll. And the pick went with, when I flipped the pick, it went with Predator. Okay. What do you mean, no? I don't know why the Nightbot hates you so much. Okay. I need a shave. I got a hair like in my mouth or something. All right. Okay. So you say, yeah, the tier list is over. Time for the song. Let's see if I enjoy it. This is some metal song. Let me see here. Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. I'm just closing some things off real quick before I put that up. And so we are about to listen to the I guess My Little Pony bass song. It's in the hub. I've got it over here. I just need to let me see if I do that. I'm trying to get it to... There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a little too big. Alright. Looks good enough. Okay, you say Deftones. All right, let's see if this is worth the headbang. It's a little over 5 minutes long. Okay. So the music composition, I really like that. It's very new metal. So that's definitely late 90s, early 2000s influence. Interesting. Now, the vocals. Hold on, let me pause this for a sec. The vocals actually remind me more of. Um, I know this is a serious song, but it reminds me of parody songs that you would hear of, like a Weird Al version of a song, because I think that's just because the, what's it called? Uh, the not echo, but you know what I'm saying. The reverb or whatever it is on the vocal is a little too strong. Not reverb either. Delay, something like that. Whatever you want to call it, whatever vocal effect is on, I think it's a little too strong. So it almost makes it sound like, because I mean he can sing, he's hitting notes, but it almost sounds like that's something that people who are not really good at singing actually use to mask that. So you kind of get a layered vocal, and with that layered vocal, it allows you to get away with a little bit more imperfections. But I don't. I think it's put on a little bit strong. Of course, you want a little bit of not technique. I mean, you do want technique, but you want a little bit of um, some kind of vocal effect in some way, because to be honest, with all the other instrumentation and stuff like that, the vocal effect will definitely make sure that it stands out in the mix. I mean, if you listen to any pop song, there's probably like 9, 10 layers of vocals, but a lot of times in your melodic metalcore or your new metal stuff like that, a lot of times with that you don't hear so much of the vocal effects being as strong, because the singers sing a lot more from emotion when they're recording their songs. That's why a lot of times with those metal bands, you'll see a lot of times when they're performing live, they'll just put the mic out because it's hard for them to keep up that same energy and that same emotional state when they're playing live. You'll hurt your voice after a while. And that's actually why a lot of metal bands you'll see. Um, Trivium used to be one of my favorite bands, for example, where he did the vocal fry, like the screaming type stuff and the growling. He used to do a lot more of that. Matt Heafy from Trivium, and he does more clean singing now, or he does, adds a little bit of crunch to his vocal, but it's mostly clean singing. Um, and I know there's a lot of singers from that time frame, from that late '90s, early 2000s, that nowadays they, or even mid and late 2000s, some of them nowadays they've shifted to where they're singing a lot more clean. They're not doing as much screams and yells just because they hurt their throat after a while. They just kind of mess up their vocals. So yeah, give me a sec here. So let's see here. What was the other one you dropped in the chat? Did it get deleted, or did you send? No, you sent it as a whisper. Okay. This really reminds me of Bullet for My Valentine. It sounds almost exactly like Bullet for My Valentine could have done this as far as musically. I don't know, is there any words to this one? I'm sure there is eventually. Probably right here. Yep. Okay. Now that actually makes me think of like a power metal vocal. So actually the song does sound very power metal as well. It almost sounds like an old Judas Priest, sort of. It almost sounds like a modernized Judas Priest. Yeah, and see, that little riff right there lets you know that it's modernized. The group chant little thing. And it's got a very Iron Maiden vibe to it as well. Not the vocals, but the music. Very Iron Maiden. Actually, it's just very 80s. It's got a little bit of what's it called? I can't think of the band right now, but it's got a lot of stuff. All right. Anyways, I've been streaming for a little over an hour now, I believe. What I got? Yeah, a little over an hour. A lot of people have dumped off. I think some people are there just to hang out and see the tier list at first, but yeah, I might check out the other one, but I think I'm going to end the stream here pretty much. So I usually don't like going on for more than an hour if I don't have to. So, or I should say, not like way more than an hour. The other day I went for 2 hours, and that was kind of on accident. I was playing, I was playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and that game just requires so much grinding. So that one I was playing for like 2 hours. Didn't even mean to. All right, I'll see you later. Thanks for coming and hanging out. The tier list, yeah, it's kind of funny seeing a couple people get a little mad. Yeah, I think it turned out good. So I might post a link later. I need to make a Discord or something. That's one of the only things I need to do left, I believe, is make a Discord. All right. People who are members, I might post. Let me see here. I might post something eventually. Let me see. Yeah, I might post something eventually where I put up a list of like what I should do next or something like that. But like I said, it's been a little over an hour, so I think this is where I want to end it. Thanks for sending me a couple of those song links. They're interesting. The tier list, I don't know. I'll post that image somewhere, maybe on Instagram or Twitter or something. But I'll see some of y'all tomorrow. Some of y'all, I don't know. I might do something else tomorrow. I haven't played GeoGuessr in a couple weeks. I might play GeoGuessr again tomorrow. So, actually, I think that's a good idea. Alrighty, anyways, you guys have a good night, and I'm going to end the stream.